Hi and welcome to my latest video. Right, now we're going to do another it's JavaScript. So doc type HTML. So HTML, closing HTML. So closing HTML will be down there. So we've got HTML, closing HTML, a head and a title. So a head and a closing head, no head, no head, right? And in the head, inside the head, sorry, I need to put a title and title. So an opening title and a closing title tag, and then put so we're going to prompt the user this time. So what we're going to do is prompt the user. Instead of an alert in document.write, we're going to prompt the user. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a body tag, a closing body tag, and inside the body tag we need script tags, or you can have an external file, it depends. So for this, for me to show you what I'm trying to show you, I need a script tag, a closing script tag, and this is where it gets a wee bit, I would say complicated, but a wee bit harder. So normally you've got, these days you've got let, Google. So basically that's a variable and you're naming it Google. Or you've got const Google. Same again, it's a variable and you're naming it Google. But if you name it const, it can't change, it'll stay Google. Whereas if you name it let, you can let, and then you name the variable, but you can let and then change it later on in the program. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a variable with var, so variable, and ens is the answer, and we'll equals, so we're going to prompt the user to ask a question. Okay, mind your semicolon, and don't forget that. So are you sure you want to do that? Right, now we need to put a comma there, and so when they get an answer it will be in inverted commas. Right, now, so what we're going to do is when they give an answer, pardon me, when they give us an answer, we're going to alert what they said. We're going to alert what they said. So you, whoever you are, oh, you said, whoever you said, you said, plus ens, which is the variable. So we're using the variable again. You said ens, right? No, it's not that at all. Take that back, it's no. Right. So right, so hold on. So take that back, it's no, get ahead of myself here. So variable answer ans for answer equals the prompt the user, are you sure you want to do that? So if the user or whoever uses this, if the answer Oh, so we're going to use the variable. So if, so we're using an if loop instead of a for loop or any other loop. So we've got an if loop here. So if answer, which is a variable, which is that variable, so we've named it up here. So we've named it ANS and we're going to use it. So if ANS gets an answer, then do this. Need these, so you need them, and you get them by pressing the shift and the key next to the P. So open and closing. So you need them, right? So basically it's an if statement, it's an if loop, sorry. So if answer is blah blah, whatever you like type in. So alert, so we'll alert the user. So whatever they say, so you said, again as I say I was going to be ahead of myself, but hold on a minute. You said, right, so whatever your answer was, so plus ANS bracket semicolon. So whatever your answer is, so if you say yes or do it or blah blah blah, then it will come up and say you said whatever you said, whatever your answer was, sorry. So let's run that and see if it works. If it doesn't, then I don't know. Oh no, wait a minute, of course it'll not work. Should we need to bring all these back in again, don't we? What am I closing? Right, so if answer I put a bracket where there shouldn't be a bracket, basically. There. So space and then run. There we go, it's working. So are you sure you want to do that? So basically what it's doing is prompting you here. So we've made a variable, so the variable ANS is short for answer, basically. So the answer is going to be whatever you put in. So we're going to prompt the user, are you sure you want to do that, and say yes. So we say yes, we go OK, and then it will say you said yes. So basically the alert says you said, and whatever your answer was, in the variable, you said yes. Otherwise, if you want an else statement, you can have an else statement, and else do this. So in other words, don't do that, do this. So again, you need an else statement, ELSE. So if, so it's an if loop. So we use if loops, for loops, or different kind of loops. So in this case, we're going to use an if loop. So if answer, which is a variable, as I keep saying, so the variable is ANS, and the if answer, so ANS for short, is whatever your answer is, alert you said, whatever your answer was, you said plus your answer. So you can concatenating the answer with you said. So else do none, or else alert. So in other words, if you don't answer, then alert you, make sure it's in inverted commas, you refused to answer. Spell it right, not like me. Right, you refuse to answer, and don't forget your semicolon telling you you're ending the statement, basically. Right, so now that should work. So run, I'm going to put cancel, and then it says refuse to answer. So I refuse to answer, I just put cancel. So it's a for loop. So we've got, sorry, an if loop, sorry, it's an if loop. So if, whatever your answer is, alert you said. So basically we'll run that again. So I'm going to put you bet I do, pal. Just say, right? Now you should want to do that. You bet I do, pal. Okay? Now, it says, again, you said, you bet I do, pal. So basically you're alerting, you said, so you've got you said in there, and concatenating it with the answer variable. And concatenating it with your answer, basically. Other than that, as I say, once it's working, you can put anything in there. Put anything you want in your if statement, as long as it's in between the inverted commas, and as long as it's working. Then you sure you want to do that, say yes, and then it'll alert you said yes. Or if it's no or cancel, in fact hold on, let me tell run that actually. Right, so if I put no, okay, you said no. So basically the else statement will only run if you press cancel. So you refuse to answer, basically. So you refuse to answer by cancelling. So as I say, any comments leave below. Thanks very much for watching my latest video. Okay, good luck. Anybody stuck, give us a shout. Right, thank you, bye.